your review for the trapezoidal rule portion of your upcoming test. All we're going to look at, remember, trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So remember, your function values will be your bases, your difference in the x values will be your height. So for number 19 here to start, we're going to have from 2 to 8, so I need to start when x equals 2 to x equals 8. My formula is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So here's 1 interval, 2 interval, 3 intervals that we're going to need to have. So I'm going to put my parentheses for all of them. And then we're going to figure out each interval on its own. So there's interval 1. The height will be 2. My bases will be 8 and 0. For the next interval from 4 to 5, my bases are 0 and 2, my function values, and my height is 1, the difference between 4 and 5. And then the last one from 5 to 8, my bases will be 2 and 2, my height will be 3. So when I multiply these out, I'm going to get 8 plus 1 plus 6. Is that correct? So that should give me an answer of 15. All right, looking at number 20 then, from 0 to 5. So my intervals are going like this. So I'm going to have 4 intervals this time. So I'll put out my parentheses first, and I need 4 sets of them this time. Again, 1/2 times the bases summed times the height. So 1/2 sum of the bases times the height for each one. For the first one, my height will be 1, because that's the difference from 0 to 1, and I have 6 plus 10 as my bases. For the second one, bases will be 10 and 8. My height from 1 to 2 is, again, just 1. For the next one, my bases are 8 and 0 with a height of 2. And for the last one, my bases are 0 and 2 with a height of 1, because 4 to 5 gives you a height of 1. So this part here should become 8. I will have then 9. This here will become 8 again. And here a 1. So we have 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1, which gives me an answer of 26. All right, and the last one, they're asking us to do only 3 subintervals and everything from 0 to 10. So I'm going to break it down into 3 groups instead of all 6. So again, I'm going to have the 1/2 sum of the bases times the height, 3 different times this time. And let's look. For the first interval, my height, 0 to 2, will be 2. My bases are the outside guys, 6 plus 8. For the next one, my bases are 8 and 2 for the outside guys. And from 2 to 5, that height interval is 3. And the last one, from 5 to 10, so that's a height of 5. My bases are 2 and 3. So when I add these up, I'm going to get 14 for the first guy. I should get 15 for the second guy. And I should get 25 halves, or 12.5 for the last guy. So I should have 41.5, or if you prefer fractions like I do, 83 halves as your final answer there. And there's your trapezoidal rule. Again, just make sure you know that formula right there. 1/2 bases added together times height.